Dear friends, welcome back to our unique and informative knowledge sharing platform, The Lighthouse, Talks with our India experts. Thank you for following us and encouraging us to remain innovative. Stay tuned, stay connected.
Hello and welcome to Rödl and Partner presents The Lighthouse, Talk with our India experts. In this series, we will not only cover opportunities available to industries in India, but we will also decode compliances required to operate in India. Our experts from Rödl and Partner would guide our viewers to get better understanding for enhancing ease of doing business. I would like to invite today Mr. Anand Khetan, a partner and head of Indirect Tax team, Rödl and Partner. Anand is a qualified chartered accountant with All India 10th and 48th rank. Anand has over 10 years of experience in providing litigation, consulting and compliance services to MNCs in their indirect tax matters. Anand has also been a speaker at various seminars organized by educational institutions and trade chambers like IGCC, VDMA and internal sessions. Anand has also been a guest lecturer at University of Munich and University of Biberach. He has written various articles in national newspapers, magazines and internal forums. Welcome, Anand.
Thank you for the kind introduction, Anushri. It's indeed a pleasure for me to be on board today.
Thank you so much, Anand. Are you excited to apprise our viewers on today's topic?
Definitely. I always look forward to be part of such sessions, and I believe that through this series, we are able to connect with our clients and industry at large and discuss topics which are useful and relevant for them.
Yes, and today's topic is very interesting. It's about the incentives offered by the states of India. So can you please elaborate with your vast experience, what would you like to tell our viewers about the state industrial policies?
Yes, see, the main aim of issuing industrial policies is to promote investment and generate employment. For this aim, the central government has been issuing various policies, very recently the PLI scheme, and the state governments have been issuing the industrial policies. So Maharashtra was one of the first states in India to issue an industrial policy way back in 1964. So as I said, the main aim being is to provide an attractive investment opportunity to companies who set up their manufacturing operations or who wish to expand their existing manufacturing base. Based on our experience, we have seen that the most investor-friendly investment policies are from Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Maharashtra. Some of these states have also issued sector-specific policies which they call growth sectors or thrust sectors, which include IT, ITES, automotive, pharmaceutical, why is because these sectors have huge potential for demand and employment generation.
Great. I think our viewers got an overview of these policies. Now moving ahead, can you please explain us what are the eligibility or criteria to get these policies?
Yes, see, the industrial policies are issued by various state governments and therefore the eligibility criteria would depend on state to state. But the criteria would mainly revolve around three important aspects. First is the geographical location of the industrial unit. So most of the states have categorized their industrial areas into various zones, depending on how much industrialized that particular area is. For example, Maharashtra has categorized its industrial areas into category A, B, C, D, D+, and no industrial zone, where A is highly industrialized. So the quantum of benefits would reduce if the unit is established in a highly industrial zone, for example, category A. Second important eligibility criteria is the quantum of investments. So depending on the amount which a unit is investing into a particular plant, the unit can qualify as MSME, large, mega or ultra mega. And the quantum of benefits would be higher when the amount of investments are higher. And third is the employment generation. So every state industrial policy would want the unit to generate a minimum employment for the local population for being eligible for the industrial subsidies.
Thank you so much for such a detailed answer, Anand, I must say. As the underlying motive is to encourage economic transformation, these policies hold monetary benefits for the manufacturers in India. Can you please tell us about the benefits?
Yes, so the most important monetary benefit which a unit can get from the state policies is the capital subsidy, which is now calculated as a percentage of the fixed capital investment into the unit. Other benefits include stamp duty exemption on land registration, electricity duty exemption, power tariff subsidies, interest subsidies, subsidies for green buildings, so on and so forth. So let's take an example of a mega unit which is coming in Tamil Nadu. This unit can get between 10 to 15% of the capital subsidy from the state government. Now, when you add stamp duty exemption, electricity duty exemption and other benefits which I just recently mentioned, the total benefit could be between 20 to 25% of the total project cost. So as you can see, the amounts involved are so high that every unit needs to carefully evaluate which industrial policy suits their needs the most.
Yeah, that sounds great, Anand. As the quantum of incentives sound really high, I assume that this procedure must be very complicated. And if yes, please tell our viewers about the steps to be followed.
Yes, so at times the procedure can be complicated and quite extensive also, but I firmly believe that with the right support, these procedures can be handled easily. So let me sum them up for you in 4 easy steps. First is the planning phase. So in this phase, as usual, every unit which is coming up in India needs to prepare a project plan, which should include the product to be manufactured, the amount of investment that they want to bring in, the employment that they want to generate, their requirement in terms of land, water, electricity, etc. Second would be the evaluation phase. So in this phase, based on the project plan, the unit needs to evaluate various state industrial policies and locations to understand which location gives them the most commercial benefit, which can include land availability or the price of land itself, the state subsidies, etc., as well as the business benefits like proximity to the ports, proximity to your customers and vendors, overall political stability of the state, etc. So depending on these various factors, this evaluation matrix needs to be prepared. Third would be the application phase. So in this phase, the new unit needs to prepare a detailed project report, and this has to be submitted to the state government with all the necessary documents. The state government would evaluate the application and then issue an eligibility certificate. And the fourth is the disbursement phase. So after getting the eligibility certificate, the unit has to make the promised investments over the qualifying period, which could be 3, 4, 5 years. And after completion of the investments, they have to make a specific application to the respective authorities to actually get the benefits from the state governments as promised. So as you can see, the total process, right from planning to actual disbursement, has substantial lead time. And therefore, it sounds or feels complicated at times. But as I said, with right support, this can certainly be done.
Great, Anand. You've explained it very nicely, all the steps to be followed from planning, evaluation to application to disbursement. Well, before we conclude our session, I would like to ask you one last question. How do you, Rödl & Partner, as a consulting firm, is planning to assist the viewers who are planning to invest in India or maybe expand in India?
Yes. So we are very strongly placed across all Indian major states to assist our European clients right from the planning phase to the actual disbursement phase. I would like to really highlight that because of our extensive global and Indian presence and the work that we have done in this domain, Guidance Tamil Nadu, which is the flagship investment promotion board of the Tamil Nadu government, has signed an MOU with Rödl & Partner in the year 2020 to promote Tamil Nadu as an investment destination for European companies in India. So as you can see, we are very strongly placed in most of the states to help our European clients with their new business requirements in India.
Brilliant, Anand. That was fantastic. I'm sure our viewers would like to request for your assistance in execution and analysis in this regard.
Thank you, Anushri. It will be our pleasure to assist our clients in undertaking all the above steps and to ensure that they make the most out of these state industrial policies.
So, dear viewers, please feel free to reach out to Anand for any queries or questions. Anand's contact details are given in the bio of this video. Thank you so much, Anand, for being here. And before we conclude, I would like to say, You have explained our viewers so nicely. Everything was so fantastic. It's been a pleasure to listening to you as always.
Thank you, Anushri.
Thank you, Anand.
Thank you.
And with this, we wrap up our today's session. Thank you for watching, and we would be delighted to stay connected with you via Rödl and Partner presents The Lighthouse, Talk with our India experts, with many more informative videos. Till then, please be safe, take care, grow your business, and remember, play by the rules.